Hello, welcome back to Flute Salad. Welcome to another video. You draw me back in here on the floor yet again. I'm sitting on the floor because I wanted to give you a little showcase of two things, actually, that I got yesterday. Yesterday. I was in Southampton and I bought these two things from the Forbidden Planet that was there. And I didn't know there was a Forbidden Planet there until like a week or two ago. But I wanted to give you a little bit of an overrun and a showcase of two things I bought that cost me a lot of money. I bought lots of things, actually, mainly Doctor Who related. I like Doctor Who, if you can't tell. This is an actual piece of the TARDIS. This is an actual genuine piece of a wall of the TARDIS, and there's a signature on the back. This is a piece of the TARDIS. How mad is that? Slightly strange thing I got there that I've not seen before. Rassilon. Timothy Dalton in a box. I've taken him out of the box and then discovered it was apparently some really, it says some collector figure box. I don't know how collectible this collectible figure is, but it's Timothy Dalton in a box. I've untied him so he's a bit floppy, but there he is in a box. A bit weird. I wanted to show that off. That's not what I wanted to do today though. I wanted to show off some sonic screwdrivers. Now I have 70 billion of them. I need more. I don't have any of the classic ones, not yet, but there's still time. I want to give you a quick little overview of some of the ones I got before I show you specifically the ones I got yesterday. Here's one I've had for a million years of the 10th Doctor's one that's dead. But everyone, their mum has one of these. Laser screwdriver, obviously. A lot of these are broken or out of battery, because they've been kicking about since like 2007. Laser screwdriver from the wonderful episodes. River Songs one. With the little light up front bit here, the little ghost dial thing, if it wants to light up. I literally did it earlier. Oh, there you go, a little ghost dial thing that's flashing, and you can be like the Doctor and you're running, you're like, come on, me, one more time, and all that other stuff. That it does have a little front cover bit, but that's downstairs. So it doesn't get lost. 11th Doctor's obviously blah blah blah. Again, this one doesn't work. This one's died a death a long time ago. Some point, when I'm slightly more financially stable and don't keep spending all my money, I want to save up for a prop replica of some of these. Either 10 or 11. I love 11s. A prop replica of it would be beautiful. This is a slightly strange thing, which I don't know how many people have. It's very dusty, but it is actually an 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver Wii remote. There you go. And then obviously we have lovely Peter Capaldi's one, which I love and adore, and it's got its up and its double up, which this one's starting to be on its last legs. Down and then double down, and it goes round in a little circle. Love that one. One of my absolute favourite sonic screwdrivers. Surprisingly comfortable to hold. But enough about all of that. I want to show you the ones I got yesterday. Now, if you know about Doctor Who, you know about sonic screwdrivers, you know I said the words Forbidden Planet, and you will know there is a Forbidden Planet exclusive gold 14th Doctor sonic screwdriver, which is very odd because it was silver in the show, but they have a gold one that they released that is here, and this thing, I love this one. This one is one of my favorites. Now it's really comfortable to hold. It's actually really it's surprisingly comfortable to hold, and it has 5 different noises. It's just got normal, double tap, and that does a weird little fizzle. Don't know if you can hear that. Triple. Quadruple. Don't quite know what this one is. Some sort of scan. And then 5 times it does a little fizzle and then just flashes. That is pretty cool. Also, extends. Very 11th Doctor-y extender. I love it. I love the way it extends. Really nice. And you can do it while it goes in and out. finally character options have worked out how to do that. This little bit here at the bottom, twiddles. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that is, unless you want to do what he did and he was like, I'm going to make a big force field and then just be immortal. That was a bit stupid. Why did he do that? But I want to show you up some of the closer little details. So at the bottom here we've got this little end cap with a little screw in it. I don't know if that's a real screw or a fake screw. Sometimes they put fake screws on. And then we've got the little back bit, very laser screwdriver inspired, a very 11th Doctor inspired, very 10th Doctor inspired, and then 11y, 12, I guess, kind of both. This bit's very 12. So I like this one because it's sort of an amalgamation of all of the other screwdrivers, but it's done in a way that doesn't seem kind of gross and cheap. And I really like this one. The button on the slider actually has some Gallifreyan text on it, assume that says activate or something. Absolutely lovely, lovely, lovely thing. And I love the gold. The gold, I think, looks really nice. Really comfortable to hold. That little slider action is perfect. The emitter on the end here, a little dim. I will say it's a little bit dim, but this bit on the inside is quite light. There at the bottom, especially when you lift it up. So yeah, you can't even see. There you go. But I'm a big old fan of this one. It is one of my new favourites, and I absolutely adore this screwdriver, and I basically ran out of space for them, so it's just going to sit there. Now the next one is one I really haven't enjoyed its existence in the show. Until I got it in my hand, and as soon as you get it in your hand, I spoiled it a little bit then, as soon as you get it in your hand, you're like, I love this thing is amazing. It's definitely not my favourite. I definitely do prefer the more tubular designs of the older ones, but it's this, the 15th Doctor one. This is the standard edition. Apparently it's a special edition. This thing opens and closes. Apparently it makes a noise in the special edition. Who knows? But here it is, and it opens and it shuts. Wow. And then there's a button here, and this little end, little emitter comes out. Da 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 da. Boom. So here it is, and my favourite bit. Oh, that's so nice. And then it is actually quite comfortable to hold. You can hold it like this, and you hold it and you go, it makes sense. I understand the point of the screwdriver now. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a TV remote, but I understand the point of the screwdriver. And look, all the bits are light up. All those bits there, it's really bright. If you do it at night time in the dark, it's so bright. I mean, if I just shine this into the camera, it is incredibly bright. So, fuel overruns, what this one can do, so this button here is your activation button. This button here, boop, extends your emitter, which I don't really know what the point of it is, but you can have that be extended and you can be like, yes, see, yes. The same with this bit here, this bit comes out and you can be examining things and looking at things. Absolutely beautiful. It is a really, really nice sort of design when you can get up close to a person to it. The battery compartment, hidden under here, genius. This is a really, really nice screwdriver. I love the little crystal here that's at the bottom. I don't actually, that is a little 3D molded thing. It's not just a picture. That's quite nice, a little crystal there. And these little things, which are, I guess, are supposed to be buttons that would do stuff, but obviously don't. Little grip here actually is really quite nice. It's nice and quite comfy to hold. And then two buttons there, all the lights and stuff. And then there's some stuff up here, which I guess is supposed to be buttons in the actual prop. Clip that away, clip that away. And then on the bottom, I love the bottom. There's another grippy bit here for your hand, obviously, makes sense. Some Gallifreyan text on the spinny bit, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then these little extra details here. It's already scuffed. I've somehow managed to already scuff it, and I literally got it yesterday. So there you go. That's me for you. I love the noise it makes when you take it in and out as well. Ooh. I love it. I love it so dearly. And this has, well, you can use it when it's tucked away inside. You can still use it and everything still works fine. Or you can do it when it's extended out and it comes around. So it's like that. It's got 3 different modes. Just click it once. Just for the normal default. There's lights on the bottom as well. Lights on the top. It really lights up. This thing really glows if you're in a dark area. I'll try to show you one in a minute. It really does glow. That's just one click. Double click. as a little meh, 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 which I think used to happen with 3 clicks on the other ones, with some little extra beeping in the background, and then 3, oops, it would help if I do it properly, 3 gives you a little scan noise, and then my favourite bit, when you let off the scan, the crystal flashes. How cool is that? I really do like this, and I didn't enjoy it until I have it in my hand. Then you have it in your hand, you're like, I get it. As I say, I much do still prefer the sort of tubular nature of these compared to the more TV remote nature of this one. But just having all the little things it does as well, it's so customizable. You know, you can have emitter in, emitter out, this thing in, this thing out, this in, this out. It's great. It really is great. And I am a fan of holding it. It is really, really comfy to hold. You can't do cool flips with it like you can the others, but what can you do, really? I am a huge fan of this one. And now I want to show you these two, actually, because they're really the only two that still work, in a slightly bit of darker lighting. So you join me now quite literally in a dark bathroom with bright orange walls. That's a bit why there's an echo. Here I have in my hand, you can just see it glisten and gleam in the light from my phone, the 14 Doctors one. That is, I mean, in the dark, yeah, the light is good. And it does shine and light up quite a lot on the wall. Something I forgot to mention, this has different colour modes, which I'll show you in a minute. But it's lovely. Now, let's get on to the good stuff. Put that in my pocket rather than like on a toilet. I have in my hands now, you can just about see it. 15. Look at the illumination from this. You can't really see it on the wall, but look at how bright that is on there. And it like literally, it really is quite bright. And that is just this one. There's obviously that little light on the back as well. If I open it up, hard to do with one hand. You get the light from the crystal again. It is strong, right? And you get all these extra lights on it as well, and still the lights on the back. I'm trying to get my hand out of the way of the lights on the back. But it is very, very bright. I wonder how the brightness differs when you open up the emitter. Oh, it just sort of makes a weird extra little shadow bit. Yeah. That is, it's bright. I mean, if I just show it on a wall, you kind of can't really see it in the video, but trust me, this thing illuminates. And it illuminates a lot. And I love it. Now I'm going to quickly go back to my other room, outside of this weird bathroom, to show you the different colours on the 14th Doctor's one that I forgot to show. Okay, so here we are, we're back. It's in my pocket. Here it is. Ignore the mess over there, to pretend it's not there. Here it is. Again, that's how it looks not in the dark. You can actually twist that bit, and this is how you get to the battery compartment. That's how you do it on most of them. For example, 12th Doctor's one, you just twist that. What way is it? That way, and then that's how you get to the battery compartment. So most of them, they have a little removable section like that. On this one though, if you see, there is actually a little button there. So what you can do is you can push the button and the top button at the same time, and in a minute it will beep at you. There it is. And now it will be red. It's so loud though when it's in this mode. Literally. Is it loud even when you put this cover thing back on? Yeah. It's really loud. It's got a red mode. I can't quite work out how to choose the other colours. I think it's number of presses, but I'm not sure. That's reset it back to the original. 1, 2. I managed to go green yesterday. I think there's green and blue you can do, but I'm not quite sure how you do them. Maybe you have to hold it for different amounts of times. Or maybe you push the button a different... Then look, that's red, but I pushed it twice. Or if I do it just quicker? Maybe that's too slow. Oh, we've gone sort of yellowy. Interesting. That's sort of yellow. Makes a different colour as well. Different noise. Or it might be green. So yellowy green. So that was 2. But I swear it went green when I did it 2 yesterday. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually just experimenting. I'm just playing with my toys. That's all we've got now. We've just got a video of me playing with my toys. That was 3 times. 3 times has gone red. I don't get it. That's red again. I really don't understand how this thing works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to leave it held for 10 seconds. Let's see if a longer period makes it be a different colour. And there's 10. It's red. I don't understand how it works. I don't understand how to get different colours. Hang on. Green. I really don't get how it works. Oh, listen. Listen, it tells you what colour it's gone based on the number of beeps it does. So if I go 1 and push it, and then let go, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's gone into 4th setting, which is red. If I go, I have to reset it before I do it each time, I think. Reset it, and then go 1, 2. 1, 2. It's gone green. Maybe it's for the number of seconds you hold it then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's either the number of button pushes or number of seconds you hold it. I can't quite work out. And that goes the yellow. And then you have the red for if you hold it longer. I think it must just be how long you hold it then. Hang on. 1, 2. It's how long you hold it. Okay, that makes sense. But now it is green and lovely, but incredibly loud. So I'm just going to set it back to the default because the default is the quietest. But yeah, that is these 2 lovely, lovely little toys. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm about to find out what happens when you hold 2 identical Sonic devices against each other. Let's find out.